Thanks to those joining me live and to those that'll be joining me on Archive D Style here. So we're going to start off with the ritual. All right. So this is the show for the week right here, man. Move the fuck out of the way. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and just remove these, man. Look at this. We had a whole week. You guys gotta check out the archive. Okay. You gotta check out that archive, man. A lot of great stuff, man. All right. It's gonna clear it all out. There it is. All right. These are the shows. It's gonna get put away, and that's just the way that's gonna roll. Okay. That's just the way I'm gonna roll, bro. You know what I mean? All right. By the way, check out the new. See that? Look at this. Look at this. Fraser Ali, man. All right. You got the new Ali thing. Look at that. I hate every minute of training, but I said, don't quit, suffer now, and live the rest of your life as a champion. All right. That's right. All right. What's going on, Scrapbook? That's right, guys. Make sure you throw a jab. Throw a jab at that like button. Absolutely. And make sure if you like the content, subscribe. All right. For all latest content, make sure you hit that bell button. That way you're notified every time DStyleBoxing comes on live. So there goes the ritual. We have a whole week lined up next week, man. We have a whole week lined up. Hopefully we get Haplotype back on Monday and the whole nine. But here's the story of the day, man. All right, what's up, G-Funk84? The story of the night was Andy Ruiz accepting the terms. All right? That's right. He accepted the terms. What's up, GG? What's going on, bro? And to G-Funk as well. What's going on, man? And like Scrapbook said, jab that like button. All right, just, set it up, bam, bam, you know what I mean? But I dethroned the king June 1st and made history becoming the first Mexican-American heavyweight champion of the world. I'm looking forward to ending his career in the desert. Mostraré en la grandeza del boxeo mexicano en Arabia Saudita. Yeah. In his Instagram post, he says, en Arabia Saudita y en cada rincón del mundo. In Saudi Arabia, I will prove how grand Mexican boxing is in Saudi Arabia. I will demonstrate it. And also, every corner of the earth, I shall demonstrate it. Right? The Mexican flag there, the boxing glove, the Mexican flag, the American flag, the Saudi Arabian flag, and the British flag. This fight's official, folks. This fight's official. Make no mistake about it. The fight's official. Officially. You know what I mean? Now, before, I already know. Look, what's going on, Opal? I already know, right? Oh, D-Style, you were wrong, D-Style. Everybody wants to wait to say I'm wrong. Listen to what I say. All right? By the way, if anybody wants a link, I will shoot it to you right now. G-Funk, if you want a link, I'll shoot it to you. Scrapbook, whoever wants a link, okay? Let me know. I say that this was a play to make more money, all right? I did say he's not going to, for the amount of money they're offering him, he's not going to fight there. Okay, I don't like to fight there, period. I said that from jump, okay, that I don't like that fight there. Okay, I said it from jump, guys, that I don't like to fight there, but it's his decision to make whatever. At first, I thought I had already agreed to that fight there, and then it turned out he didn't, all right? But basically, he did a play for more money, and he got more money, all right? It may have gotten on people's nerves, and who do you think you are? But at the end of the day, he got millions more than if you would have listened to those idiots. Okay, so he got more money at the end of the day. And it was a play to make more money. So that's it. The fight's official, and we're moving on. All right? As simple as that. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to move on with that. There's nothing left to say about that. The video's over. Bye. That's fine. I never counted out Saudi Arabia. I just said they got to give the guy more money. That's what I said. Give the guy more money. And that's what they did. Right? So the reports earlier that day or the night before, I'm sorry, when I did the show with Reg Owens, were that they had given him more money and that he had agreed to principle to it. And then they sent out the paperwork, but he hadn't signed it, right? And there's some channel that made a big fuss about the lawsuit, right? Yes, they filed an injunction or whatever, but it didn't go anywhere. At the end of the day, it looks to me like Ruiz got what he wanted, which was more money, all right? That's exactly what he got. He flexed whatever he had, the leverage he had over AJ to get more money in the millions, and that's exactly what he did. All right. So if that's what Andy wanted, then he got what he wanted, and at the end of the day, you got to be happy for him, and that's what he wanted. You know what I mean? Apparently, he feels confident enough to beat Joshua in foreign soil. Okay. So he feels comfortable with that. That's on him. You know what I mean? That is on Anthony Joshua. I'll bullshit aside. I'm sorry. That's on Andy Ruiz. At this point, he feels comfortable fighting there. He feels confident enough. That's on Andy Ruiz. That's on him. He got the millions he wanted. That's on him. It's his choice. At the end of the day, he did get some, right? The fight's not in Cardiff. He got more than whatever they said he was going to get. Okay, so the fight's not in England. I wouldn't consider this neutral, but it's more neutral than UK probably, right? And he got more money. So at the end of the day, he got basically what he wanted. All right, he got what he wanted. What's going on, G Funk 80, still in the house here. Everybody saying what's up to each other. All right. By the way, I got all this ready, man. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. I'm representing, right? I'm representing for Andy Ruiz, right? Mexico, El Tri, all right? But I'm just doing it to do it. It's a coincidence. But no, it isn't. Anyway, how do I see this fight panning out? And so I have a couple of thoughts about this fight. Okay. Now, in case you missed it, I did some still shot photo breakdown with Reggie Owens on Thursday, right? I put some of it yesterday morning. You guys can check that out. But here's some of my thoughts about that, right? One, people asking for video. I can't do video. I'll get copyrighted. Okay. So, I mean, it would be nice. All of us would be doing video breakdowns if YouTube allowed us to. But for whatever reason, unless you want to get demonetized and unless you want your channel, be put on a blacklist, something like that, then you can do it. Okay. But sometimes they take down the whole thing anyway. So I just, technically, by copyright laws, you should be able to give commentary on video as long as you're providing some type of commentary other than just showing it to show it, right? But at the end of the day, I just don't want to risk that. So there you go. I mean, I'm just and I'll leave it at that. Okay. Don't leave me like I have to delete a comment because it was a little too anti-Semitic for my liking. Okay. Like, don't leave anti-Semitic comments about YouTube on my channel. I'm gonna delete it. Okay. Like I don't get it, guys. Come on. What's up, Kamel Oz? If Kamel Oz wants to come on, we'll shoot a link so he can come on. Right? This is free for all tonight. Okay. On Saturdays, anybody, once we do the ritual, anybody can come on. All right. Anyone, you having anyone on the show today? Well, if you want to come on, G Funk, well, it's just not scheduled or anything. I just came on. You know what I mean? So, by the way, I talked to Blood briefly on one of his live streams, or chatted with him, that is. And I sent a message to Cal Enigma. I mean, we'll have those guys on, man, for Evander Holyfield Appreciation Week. So I'm looking forward to that. Okay, Chief Funk says he'll be ready in 20 minutes. The dude's got to go get ready. Bro, this is YouTube, bro. We're not going to the club, bro. right? What's going on over here? I think he means he's not at the computer, but it's all good. Christopher West, glad for Ruiz getting his money, but not liking this flashier version. What you say? I got my daughter said I know I'm messing with you, bro. All right. As far, you mean can you clarify, Christopher? I'm trying to get what you're saying. Like you mean all the bling 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 Ruiz, like the guy spending all that money and shit, like, or what? You know, dude's not poor anymore. Like it's just it is what it is. I don't know if that's what you mean, but and now he's gonna make even more money. The guy's getting millions more for doing what he did. People hated him for it, but he's getting millions more. You know what I mean? I don't know how to feel about Andy Ruiz. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about Andy Ruiz. Pretty much. But give me a moment, guys. I have a phone call. Please excuse me. And we're very sorry for that short, brief, non-commercial break. You got no commercial break. You got nothing, guys. I apologize. Okay, my bad. So Christopher West is talking about Andy Ruiz using Stacks as a phone. Did he do that? Well, he didn't do that. Did he do that for real? I mean, I didn't see that, but that's interesting. Look, a lot of athletes, they get really excited when they get money, man. Especially if they grew up poor and stuff, But Andrew Ruiz grew up poor, so I hope he invests his money well. That I will say, man, because you can blow all your money, bro. Look, Mike Tyson blew all his money away. All right, he blew it all away. I mean, it's insane to think about, but he did. Mike Tyson made a lot more money than I don't think Andy Ruiz will ever make. Okay, so the money can go away really quick, right? So, yeah, we'll see how it goes, right? But that's on him, right? That's on him. How long does he want to be fighting, and how long does he want to have money after he retires? So we'll see how it goes with him. But he definitely, does it show us something that he took the money over the venue? You know what I mean? Because that's basically what he did. So we will see how this goes, man. It's going to be interesting how it plays out. Gonna wake up, man. The fight's gonna be around this time, guys. Like the fight's gonna be around like this. I'm gonna be doing a play-by-play, punch by punch at this time. That's insane, bro. Okay, that is crazy. But the fight's official. Andy Ruiz to me it should be the favorite coming into this fight, but he's not. Guys, go place your bets now. If you're gonna bet on Andy Ruiz, bet now. All right? There's some websites that got this dude like 3-1 underdog. Still, if you're going to bet on Andy Ruiz, go bet right now, like yesterday. Because very quickly, the line's going to move. Very quickly, it's going to be a lot closer to even. You never know. Andy Ruiz might even be close to the favorite, but by the time the fight rolls around. Okay? The G-Funk just said this fight can be in Mars. And Ruiz will still win. Unbelievable. What's up, everybody? Says AJ10, he says. What's going on, AJ10? What's going on, man? The resident. By the way, man, I missed your. I just realized when I went back and I watched the show, I missed your super chat, bro. I apologize for that, but I do appreciate the support for sure. All right, I appreciate the support, no doubt about it. Okay, now here's my thing, right? So, something very important I want to say, guys. You know, is that look, this is Anthony Joshua. I told you not to listen to DStyle. I said the fight will be where I said it would be, in my second home. First of all, puppet, okay? First of all right? Okay, let me tell you something, all right? First of all, I never said the fight's not going to be in Saudi Arabia. I say you're going to have to show Andrew Ruiz the money or he ain't going to fight in Saudi Arabia. That's what I said. Okay, let's get my position clear. You know, and look, at the end of the day, Andy Ruiz will be defeated. Andy Ruiz will be destroyed. He got lucky. He landed a lucky punch. That's right. At the end of the day, Andy Ruiz is definitely being looked at by many people as a fighter that got lucky, a fighter that had his 15 minutes of fame, a fighter that after this, he's going to go back to what he was before. So there's a lot riding for Andy in this fight, guys. There's a lot riding for Andy Ruiz in this fight. Andy Ruiz has to come out and once again, right? That's what happens when you're a major underdog. You got to go out and you got to do it again. Okay? Muhammad Ali defeated Sonny Liston. Defeated him. What happened? Oh, you got to do it again. You got to do it again. You got to do it again. Right? If Sonny Liston would have done what the experts were saying was going to happen to, Cassius Clay time, right? There would be no rematch. There would be no need for a rematch, right? In this case, if Joshua would have stopped Andy Ruiz in the 7th round, there would be no rematch. There would be no one would be clamoring or asking for a rematch if Andy Ruiz had bent the knee 3 times, got knocked down 1 time. Nobody will be clamoring. If Andy Ruiz would have been knocked down, he would have walked away from the ref, turned his back to the ref, and walked away. There would be no calls for a rematch. None. Okay? There's just certain fighters that need to prove it over and over again because they don't get the benefit of the doubt from the boxing public. They don't get the benefit of the doubt from the experts. They don't get the benefit of the doubt from the majority of channels. They don't get the benefit of the doubt from anybody. So they got to do it again. He's got to do it again. That can't be read. Didn't happen. Look. 1 in 100 chance. Let's see. Do it again. Right? You got to do it again. It comes with a territory that's part of the sport. We all do it. When Juan Manuel Marquez fought Pacquiao, all right? If the referee stops the fight after the 3rd knockdown and says that you had enough, there is no second fight. There is no 3rd fight. There is no 4th fight. Okay? None of it. He never gets another shot at Pacquiao, ever. Marquez knocks this dude smooth out. Knocked him down a couple rounds before that, and they still say it's a lucky punch. He couldn't stop landing right hands on Pacquiao for 4 fights, and they still say, oh, he got lucky. Pacquiao's been knocked out 3 times in his career. Like if it's you're lucky to knock the dude out. He got lucky. Luck. Do it again. Do it again. He already fought him 4 times. Arguably beat him 3 of those 4 times. Knocked him out, smooth out, just to prove that that's it. I knocked him out. I'm better. Checkmate. No. Do it again. No. Pacquiao's the fight of the decade they're talking about now. Fight of the decade. You got knocked out by Marquez. And should have won the 3rd fight. So this is what happens in the sport, right? There's certain fighters that get the benefit of the doubt and certain ones that don't, right? And the Ruiz, right? If you've been watching boxing your whole life, you know that as beatings like the ones that took place June 1st typically don't get rematched. Okay, you know that. The only reason we're talking about a rematch is because there was a rematch clause. That's it. And yes, Andy flexed those muscles, got the fight out of England, and he got millions more, okay? Because he didn't listen to you idiots saying he should shut up and say nothing. He got millions more. So here, okay? But at the end of the day, Andy Ruiz has to go back. He's got to go to Saudi Arabia, who self-admittedly AJ fans are saying is his second home, that he always spends time in that part of the world, right? And he's over there, and he's got to do it again. He's got to defeat Joshua again. He's got to do it again. And we all know, and no, it doesn't make it right. It's not the right thing. Yes, it is terrible that we feel this way about the sport, but this is just the reality. This is the reality, guys. Okay? This is the reality. Anthony Joshua is going to get the benefit of every close round in that fight. Andy Ruiz has to win, okay, rounds clearly in order to win a round. More than likely, he's going to have to stop AJ again in order to win the rematch. All right? He doesn't have a favoring deck. The stack is not to his favor. Andy Ruiz knew that coming in. He should know that coming in. And that's it. You know what I mean? Like that's what he signed. So Lions of Camp says Alberto G. What's going on, man? I'm gonna be getting out of here soon, by the way, because I know the fight's gonna. I'm not gonna be able to do a punch by punch for the Yard Kovalev fight, but too early. But I might be on for El Gallo later tonight. AJ 10, I hope there isn't some inexperienced referee in this fight who conveniently breaks up the action on the inside. Well, Ruiz ain't really gonna clinch with the guy. You know what I mean? The one that should be clinching is AJ. So my head days Ruiz, but something tells me AJ wins by KO inside 4. Your head says Ruiz, but your subconscious says AJ. I see what you're doing there, AJ 10. I see what you're doing. By the way, where the hell is EJ Boxing Live, bro? Been trying to contact that dude. Nowhere to be found. All right? Where's EJ Boxing Live? We're waiting for G-Funk, by the way. See if he comes on. While we wait on G-Funk, really quick, while we wait on G-Funk. All right, tomorrow night, guys. Let me make this a little bigger. The poll is out tomorrow night, so be on the lookout for that on my community page. So, just do this Monday morning when you wake up. Go to DStyleBoxing, my YouTube channel, and go to my community page and vote on this poll. All right. It's out tomorrow night. This one is going to be good. B-Hop's last shot. Cotto only has 2 more chances. Winky can be counted out. And Paul Williams joins with big momentum from the eliminator. Who is your early pick? And make a case for your fighter. So don't forget to go to my community page right now. All right. Go to my community page. There it is. Right. And click on community right there. All right. And just go to the comment section and let me know what you guys think. All right. Simple as that. All bullshit aside. All right. So just let me know, guys. All right. Anyway, but tell me who you're going for. What time am I frozen? Hold on, guys. I don't even know if I'm on right now. Am I on? Am I live or am I not live? I don't know. I think I am. Let me pull up the. Did I cut off for a moment? Yeah, I did. There I am. What the hell happened? What the hell? My computer froze for a moment. I apologize. But make sure you guys go vote on my poll, man. You guys might be surprised they got Josh by controversial stoppage. It could happen. That's not a surprise. It's not a surprise at all, actually. That can happen, Joe Host. All right? That can happen. Cotto B-Up fans will go hard this week. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. 916 has Cotto only because Pacquiao's not in the poll. The day Pacquiao retires and is on his poll, bro, 916 Neighborhood Watch is going to make like 100 sock accounts, bro, and just vote for Pacquiao. It's just shit's insane. All right? Okay, yeah. I don't know what happened with the camera. Out of the 4 fighters, Cotto is my favorite. B-Op should win. B-Op has 1 more shot, guys. 1 more shot. Yard by KO. Wow. I got Kovalev by controversial decision, but we will see. Speaking of controversial stoppages, it could happen in that fight too. I'm just saying. But these fighters know, man. They should know what they're getting into, man. All right? And look at these 4 fighters, bro. This is for Appreciation Week. Those new to the channel. Every other week, we have an Appreciation Week for a fighter. That is the fighter that wins this poll. Fighters are added on the contenders poll. The winner of that poll moves on to this poll. This is the championship poll. The winner of the championship poll, okay, gets an Appreciation Week. Fighters have to get at least 10% of the vote to stay alive, or they're eliminated. If they don't advance by winning the poll in 6 weeks, they are out. B-Hop will be on his 6th championship poll this week. All right? If B-Hop doesn't win, he's out. Miguel Cotto is on his 5th. He's got this shot and 1 more. So I'm just saying. By the way, go comment on that. Press on the comment. And in fact, why don't you guys go do it right now? Right? Why don't you guys go vote on the poll right now? Or not vote on the poll, but go comment on it right now. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Who's your early pick and why? Give your case for your fighter. All right? I believe this is Brian. What's going on, bro? B-Hop all day. You gotta vote. You know. Just remember, I'm gonna put it out Sunday night, but Monday morning, right? Remember, community tab and go vote in the polls. All right. Cotto versus Mayweather was a great fight. Rewatch that. It was a good fight. I liked it. I liked that fight. I think I scored it 7-4 Mayweather, but there was about 2 pretty close rounds there as well. That I gave to Mayweather, really, really close. But that's not. I mean, Cotto, man, exciting fighter to watch, man. Exciting fighter to watch. That's for sure. Cotto was a really good, but also prone to, to get hit. You know what I mean? Prone to get hit and shit. So, saying. But, Guys, see, Conor McGregor came out and apologized, guys. He apologized for his actions. He apologized for the way he acted. Oh, I'm very sorry. And, so shout out to him. At least he fessed up and he admitted he was in the wrong. Okay. And this is one of those times not even McGregor fans came out and defended the guy. You know what I mean? So if it was Cotto before the Antonio fight, 7-5, yeah, close fight. It would have been a really good fight then. Conor McGregor popularity has taken a huge hit lately. Yeah, even his own fans were like, yeah, I can't defend him this time. Like, how do you defend that? How do you defend him? Even he couldn't, like. He's like, yeah, it doesn't matter what happened. I was in the wrong. That's it. All right, moving on. But absolutely. Absolutely. Maybe G-Funk will come on a little bit. All right. Maybe G-Funk will come on in a little bit. I also wanted to give you guys a daily reminder that this is Real Deal Appreciation Week. This week is the real deal. All right. This week is the real deal. All right, you guys are right. Yeah, I think MMA fans are moving on, and yeah, I think I think everyone's moving on. Let's all move on. Look, man, Evander Holyfield, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. All right, I can't. All right, G-Funk, I'm gonna send it right here, G-Funk. I'm gonna send you it right here. Stay put. Hold on. We don't gotta do that. I can see who's coming on when they click on the link anyway. So whoever else wants on, let me know, man. Let me know. Don't be scared. All right. If you want to come on, let me know. All right. G-Funk's going to come on right now. Anyone else that wants to come on? Joe Host, AJ10, Brian. If you guys want to come on, let me know. All right. Or just click on the link. Just make sure I kind of know who it is. Put your name on it. You know what I mean? Man, that's a tough question. We already know head to head who would win, right? Oh, Holyfield, bro. Come on, that's not a serious question, bro. Well, come on now. But yeah, Evander Holyfield. Holyfield. Okay. Evander all day. All day, every day, all day. All right. And I like Usyk, but Evander. You know what I mean? Look, Evander Holyfield, man, I can't even lie, guys. I was going for Tyson. Like, everyone I hear always says they went for Holyfield. Like, I got to be honest. I went for Tyson. I was a Tyson guy. You know what I mean? Like, man, I swear, I was a kid, but I thought he was going to destroy Holyfield. Like, I thought it wasn't even close. And if I'm not mistaken, I think Tyson was a favorite going into that fight for some reason, right? When hindsight's 2020, you wonder how that was, but he was. I think I'm right about that. When he stopped Tyson, I was like now, nothing's like when I see a guy lose, he loses. When you're a kid, though. Like when I saw Chavez lose to Frankie Randall, when I saw that, I was like in disbelief. Okay, I was in disbelief. What's going on, G-Funk?
What's up, bro? How you doing?
Yeah, I'm just talking about how I was in disbelief when Tyson lost to Holyfield. I hear a lot of feedback, bro.
Okay, let me put in my headphones in. Hold on.
Cool.
Is that better?
There you go. Yeah, there you go. Right, but I think sound echoes for some reason. I don't know why, but as far as I was just talking about that, how I was going for Tyson. All right.
Oh, you were? Okay.
When Holyfield beat Tyson, I was like devastated. You know what I mean? I was devastated. I couldn't believe it. I swear to God, I was.
You weren't the only one, man. You weren't the only one. Because I remember
Yeah, go ahead.
I remember going into that fight. I went to a fight party, and I was one of the youngest guys in the room, but I was probably the only guy going for Holyfield. I just always thought that Holyfield was the better boxer, man, and I always thought that he would beat. To me, it really wasn't a shock. What was shocking to me was the rematch. How he bit his ear. I mean, that was that was real shocking. But no, I was a big Holyfield fan, man, and I was rooting for him all the way. So for me, I was jumping out of my seat when I seen him when he had him stumbling up against the ropes. What was that? I think the 10th or 11th round or something like that. Right. So that was a good one for me, man. I remember that fight till the day I die, man.
I don't know, man. I was devastated. I couldn't believe it. The funny part though is, I swear to God, I had to watch the fight like later on. Like, I don't know. I don't remember if it was the following week or a few weeks after, because it was like closed circuit and shit. So and like I had no way of watching the fight. You know what I mean? So I ended up watching it later, but I was so devastated. Like, back in the day, newspapers were the big thing, bro. And I remember like the newspapers showing Tyson against the ropes, and I couldn't believe it, bro. You know what I mean? Then I got the Ring magazine like the month later, and I'm looking at the pictures in disbelief. Like, I can't believe Tyson was like all out, bro. I just couldn't believe it. I was in disbelief.
Yeah, I remember, and that's a good memory you brought up about the newspapers, man. Because I remember even my grandfather, because he was a huge boxing fan, but he was not the most, he wasn't into technology. So even then, he didn't have cable, so he refused to get it. So when he read the paper the next day, he was like in shock seeing that Holyfield actually beat Tyson, But that's pretty funny. I would have totally forgot about something like that if you didn't bring it up, man. That's
I don't remember that at all, DStyle.
Yeah, I see.
No, I'm sure as soon as you bring something like that up, I think a lot of memories pop up for a lot of people. You know what I mean?
Definitely, man. Yeah.
Listen, I got this background for weekends.
Okay.
Good, but he's a guest. Be my guest. Be my guest. No,
throw that jab. Don't forget, throw that jab, everybody.
Yeah, throw that jab at the like button. Midnight is for different. Bro, do you remember when Chavez lost to Randall?
Oh, dude, that was something that I was in shock over. If anything, because I was a Chavez fan also. So seeing him actually lose like that, I mean, getting dropped too,
Yes,
it was like
when he got knocked down.
Man, dude, I could not believe what I was watching.
Look, people don't understand. As a kid, dude, like, I didn't even know like half. Like, I don't know shit as a kid. Okay, I don't think any of us do. Right, dude. Remember Atari, bro? Remember Atari?
Yeah.
Okay, so I had an Atari game that it was supposedly a boxing game, but all it was like I'm gonna draw the figure here so you can see.
Bunch of blocks.
These were the boxes, bro. I swear to God, this is how the boxes looked on the Atari. See that? Yeah. So like I don't know if anybody remembers that game. Okay, but they would fight each other like this.
Yeah.
Right? And one was black and one was white. Hey, look, that's how Atari did. But anyway, I remember, bro, like I would like play my brother and shit, and I would be like, I'm Chavez, you could be Tyson. Like, dude, I was so retarded, bro. I thought like any fighter, any boxer could fight any boxer. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's how dumb I was. I was a kid. You know what I mean? But like he would say he's like Holyfield, and I would say I'm like, I don't know, like Maro Pai, bro. Like, but anyway, so we would be playing the game. Anybody remember this game? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Like, they would like move around, and these were like the punches, bro. It was retarded, and it was just like poof, 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 and it was around, and then there was like a health bar at the top, and the one that ran out faster would lose. Right? But and you would move with the joystick, and you had the one button. Remember that?
Yes, with one joystick and then one button on the side. Yeah. For sure, man. I had one of those, and the games were just, I mean,
Now
they
you
were
either have
something
to hold
else.
it like this, or you have to have it placed on. And it was better that way when you had it on a flat surface, because you can use your finger to like press the button faster. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Rather than your thumb. You know. I heard Blood talking about Atari earlier, and he's like, "Oh, us old G's, the limb type, bro. I remember Atari. All right,
Hmm.
just saying. Okay, we all know Brian remembers Atari. I mean, come on, Joe's. I haven't even. I wasn't even born, but my uncles and shit talk about that fight till this day. Which fight, Joe host?
Yeah, which one is that one?
We talked about two of them in specific, bro. Where
Speaking
was
of,
everyone remembers this? Where they were? Everyone. I don't care who you are. All right. Because this one, I remember it was not on. It might have been on closed circuit, but I remember it was big on pay per view. The fight was like $55, like back then. Okay. Um. What? Where was Chief Funk when Tyson bit that ear off, bro? That was a piece of the ear off. Where were you when it happened?
I was at the same place that I was at where the first fight happened. The same guy hosted the rematch at his house. He's like, "You guys got to come back over. They're fighting again." And once again, I want to say after like the first couple, what round did that fight end in? I want to say it was like the fourth or something like that. It's been a while since I watched that one. But I remember standing up in the room in front of all the Tyson fans and saying, "I told you, he's beating his ass again. What'd I tell you?" You know? And these guys were so mad at me. They were so mad and so desperate that when Tyson actually did bite his ear off, they were actually cheering that.
Yeah.
They were happy that he did that, you know?
No. Hold on. I mean, I wasn't there, obviously, but
Uh-huh.
here's what I remember. I swear to God, bro. I don't. Maybe I'm wrong, but let me just tell you my story, right? Where I saw the
Go
fight.
ahead.
Okay. I'm watching Tyson versus Holyfield 2. Okay, dude. Like they're fighting and they're on the inside, and all of a sudden Holyfield goes like this and he's jumping, right?
It starts jumping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
The weirdest thing.
I thought Tyson hit him so hard that he was hurt. Like that's what I swear to God. I was like, yeah, get him. Like, you know, and I was like, I thought Holyfield was about to quit or something. Like, I swear to God. I thought Tyson hit him so hard, bro. All right. And then they stopped and then they showed the replay. I don't think did the announcers know what the hell was going on?
No, they didn't know. I just remember maybe about 10 to 15 seconds after Holyfield started jumping around that Steve Albert was like, "He bit him. Tyson bit him." And then that's when everybody was like, yeah, he bit him. And I was like, man,
I was saying,
guys.
yeah, he bit him.
Yeah. Oh, dude, they were happy as hell that he bit him, you know? And then on top of that, when Holyfield's complaining, you know, Tyson goes up and pushes him in the back, and then Holyfield goes against the rope. They're like, yeah, jump on him now, jump on him. I'm like, you guys gotta be kidding me, man. Come on. Yeah, there it is.
The funniest part was Mills Lane, bro. He's like, come here, son.
He bit his ear.
He bit his ear. 1 point. 1 point. Like, it's just like so nonchalant, bro. Like it didn't, like he wasn't phased by the fact that the dude just got his ear bit.
And you know, that's a good thing, man, because, you know, a less experienced referee might have just stopped it right there, you know. I mean, and it would have been cool too, but at least we got a little bit more of the fight after, you know. But I think he handled it pretty good, man, you know.
I hate it when it happened, but now it's like one of those infamous moments that everybody remembers.
Unbelievable. And, you know, Holyfield is involved in some of the most bizarre moments. I mean, what about the Fan Man when he fought Riddick Bowe in the second fight? I mean, that was just crazy too. I mean.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I thought he beat Voluv in that fight. And then, you know, Tyson didn't know he bit both ears until Holyfield told him in a recent interview. Tyson didn't know? Jesus Christ, bro.
He was in a rage, man. He was, couldn't beat him, man. That's what it was. He just couldn't beat him.
I remember as a Tyson fan, I was so devastated when I was reading a Holyfield interview like on the newspaper, and the reporter asked him like, so how hard does Tyson hit? Like, is the hype real? Does he hit that hard? And I think Holyfield says something. Yeah, it was okay. No big deal. Like, what? What's going on over here, dude? I thought this dude was like a monster puncher, and he was. I mean, we all know Tyson.
Oh yeah.
But just Holyfield being like, yeah, I mean, he's all right. No big
Yeah,
deal.
he's okay. Yeah. You know what's funny? Speaking of that and how we had mentioned Chavez, just a quick sidebar. I'm from Sacramento, born and raised in Sacramento, California. So, I've met I don't know if you know who this fighter is, Tony the Tiger Lopez. Do you remember him from back in the day?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, he fought Chavez, and it was a big fight, especially here in the city. Everybody was watching, and but I had ran into Tony probably about 9 years ago or something like that, 9 or 8 years ago I talked to him for a while, and since he fought Chavez, I asked him that same question. I said, how hard does this guy hit? Was he like one of the hardest hitters you ever been in there with? I swear to God, D-Style, he said like this. He goes, looked me dead in the eye, and he goes, that motherfucker couldn't hit for shit. I said, are you for real, bro? He was like, the thing that really wore on me was that the motherfucker didn't get tired. That was what he said to me. Yeah. He was like, the hits weren't that hard. It's just, he hits you so much, and then he doesn't stop, and that's what really started to wear me. He went the distance with him. Actually, no, I think something happened with his eye. I think he claimed he got thumbed in the eye or something, but he was like, his power really wasn't all that, But I was shocked to hear that too, because you see Chavez, the way he was just blowing through people, but Well,
I mean, look, there's fighters that never admit a guy hits hard. Right? Mm-hmm. Like every fight Margarito had, did he hit you hard? Did he hurt you? No, I didn't feel any of the punches. Okay, you didn't feel any of the punches. Like there's just people like that, There's just fighters like that.
Yeah.
But maybe he did fight guys that punch harder. You never know. You know what I mean? Like there's guys that punch harder that don't got any skills, but the few times they hit a guy are fucking hurt. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like Mayorga.
Mayorga hits fucking hard, but I'm talking even lower level than that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Natural punching power really has nothing to do with skill.
No.
It's just something you're, in my opinion, power you're just born with.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't turn a Malinaja into a power puncher, no matter what technique he uses. Right? No matter how many weights he does, or he's never going to be a power puncher. And that's that, But as far as but to me, there was a mystique behind Mike Tyson's power, and maybe it was just a subconscious thing. Maybe Holyfield the mind's a powerful thing, and he just convinced himself that Tyson's not that big of a puncher, and maybe that gave him the confidence to fight him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and plus, I think with Tyson, especially in the early days. I mean, now this is post, incarceration Tyson, right. But I think fear and intimidation played a big factor in a lot of his fights. I think guys were just a little afraid, of him, the way they seen him knock guys out.
Right.
What comes to mind right away is Michael Spinks watching that fight. I mean, he just looked shook from the very beginning of that fight. I mean, walking to the ring and then he was out of there in one round, But I just think Holyfield is just one of those guys, he wasn't afraid of Tyson. And I think he knew all along that he could beat him. Same thing with Lennox Lewis. I think if he had fought Lennox earlier in his career, it'd been the same, might have been even worse for Tyson, I think. I just think that those guys knew that they were like, this guy, yeah, he hits hard and he's got the hype and he's an exciting fighter, but I know I could beat him and I'm going to go in there and do it,
Right. Yeah, they just gotta, I agree with you. That's a good point. I think that there's a mental aspect to boxing, and I think Holyfield always mentally dominated Tyson.
Mm-hmm.
I think he saw right through Tyson. I think he saw through it, and he could sense it. You know what I mean? He could sense like this guy's soft inside. And, you know, like it's Tyson always had confidence issues, and for whatever reason, I think if I'm not mistaken, Holyfield tells a story when I think they were in the amateurs or something like that, and they were playing pool or something, and something like that. I'm trying. I don't even. You know, I don't even. So somebody remember that story when they're shooting pool, and that Tyson was like trying to be the top dog there, and that Holyfield just showed up and just took one of the sticks, and Tyson just like put his head down. I don't remember the whole story, but Holyfield tells the story.
Wow, so I never heard of that before. Wow.
Yeah, so I know like there was a mental aspect to the fight game for Holyfield, you know. And even Buster Douglas, he tells a story about the weigh-in. Like he knew Douglas was cooked when he saw tears coming out of Douglas's eyes because people were booing him at the weigh-in. like he knew, like, yeah, this guy, he's done. If he can't handle that, how's he gonna handle me? You know, like
exactly. And yeah, I think just Holyfield, he was just far too skilled for Tyson, man. I mean, Tyson, don't get me wrong, he's an all-time great, very, very one of the most entertaining fighters in history of boxing. I mean, I'll tell you right now, I'm not a Tyson fan, but if Tyson came out today and said, you know what, hey, I'm training, I'm getting back in the ring, and I'm fighting, I don't know, in a couple months, hey, guess what? G-Funk will be watching that fight. Because Tyson is must watch, you know, he's a must watch guy. But I think we all knew, you know, at the end of his career that, you know, who the top dogs were in the heavyweight division at that time. And to me, it was Holyfield, man.
Tyson, if you're watching this video, don't come back. Okay. Don't be inspired by this dude. Okay. Just don't come back. All right.
Do you remember, as far as I want to say, maybe 15 years ago, maybe even a little further than that, like right when the internet first started to take off and it was becoming like an easy thing to get on.
Yeah.
I remember reading on, I want to say it was like Max Boxing or something like that back in the day, that they were actually working on a third fight between Tyson and Holyfield.
Yeah.
And I remember I looked at me and my best friend. We were both on the computer reading at the same time because I was like, dude, am I reading this wrong? Like, are they really making this fight again? And when we read it, I was like, hey, you know what? Hey, I'll watch it if it comes on again. I will watch that shit, you know?
You know, people would pay over 1 million people would buy Tyson versus Roy Jones right now.
Oh, definitely.
Like he would, like people would buy that. I would favor Roy Jones right now because he's actually been a little active. He hasn't been retired that long, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think you could do good numbers, man. For real, I do.
Don't get any ideas, okay? just stay retired.
What about this, bro? You remember that game?
Get it closer.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yes.
Yeah, that was the one. I had that one. I had the Sega Genesis Holyfield, the real deal boxing, man. Like I said, man, I just always been a fan of the guy. I love the way that he fought, and you know, Holyfield was the man. What can you say?
Bro, stop giving Tyson ideas, guys. Okay. Dude's retired, right? He wouldn't be decent. Look how he lost his last 2 fights, bro. Against subpar fighters. And that was early.
Imagine
that was like over
these stuff
10 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, imagine. I mean, we lived during the Tyson era. Imagine that hype today with social media, man. Oh my God. There'd be nothing like it, man. He'd be crazy paid right now, man. If he was, let's just put him in a time machine, you know, and then he was fighting right now. Oh man, he'd be so huge, man. It'd be ridiculous.
Like 5 million buys.
Easy.
Like people don't get that. I've done videos about this in the past. I might have to make them again, but they're on the vault. You know what I mean? But I might just make them again. the ratio, right? I forgot the numbers, but I think 1 out of every 10 homes had pay-per-view availability at one point, right? When Tyson was fighting, right? It might be 1 out of 6. I forget the number. I'm sorry, but and he would still sell over 1 million, which is amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, like Tyson fights had, 30, 40 people in the house, bro. Like, like it's like the whole neighborhood was at that person's house. Okay.
Yeah.
If every household had pay-per-view availability or the ability, like almost everyone can buy a pay-per-view now, whether it's your cable subscription or online by streaming it. You have the ability to buy a pay-per-view, right?
Right.
Everyone has that ability now. Tyson would do, I swear to God, over 5 million buys easy. Okay. Tyson from the 80s, early 90s, easy. 5 million buys today. Easy.
Yeah, man, for sure. And it's funny, you bring that up back in the day. When Tyson first got out of prison and he fought McNeely, I remember we were looking, and for some reason, we could not find anybody that was actually getting the fight. We were like, what the hell? Like, Tyson's fighting. And we got a last-minute call, and we were, flying down the freeway to get there. And we made it just in time. I think we ended up watching, I think it was Ricardo Lopez fight on that undercard, I think.
Okay.
And by the time we got there, his fight was on, and then we made it in time. But the guy, I remember he was complaining about how they they raised the price of pay-per-view. I think it was before that fight, it might have been like $25 or $24.99, something like that for a pay-per-view. And then it went to like 35 or 40, something like that. I couldn't remember the exact number. I remember he was standing up in front of everybody like, man, I paid this much more for this fight. But Don King, man, he knew what he was doing, man. He had, the most hype heavyweight at the time coming out of prison, his first fight. That was a smart move by Don King to raise the price because he knew people were going to buy the fight,
Right. Oh, yeah. No doubt about that. Now, Tyson didn't go out well. Also, back in the day, bro, people don't even know this. Bars could buy a pay-per-view for the same price as you can. You know what I mean? So the bar scene was huge for boxing back then. That was big for the sport. Don King then started charging bars like 900, 4,000, depending on their capacity for pay-per-views. You know what I mean? So Don King changed the game for the bar scene a lot. And because of Don King, they don't show boxing fights at bars that much anymore. Thank you, Don.
Yeah, we went to go see the Wilder Fury fight at a bar, and it was pretty cool, but it's for me it's I don't know, man. I'd rather watch it at either my house or at someone else's house. For me, that environment, I can't really lock in, you know what I'm saying? Like I could, like I'm watching at home.
Dude, my pay-per-view house was my uncle's porch, bro. Okay, that dude like he bought chairs just for those events. Like it was insane. Right? It was BYOB. No, actually, that's not true. Mexicans don't have BYOB. Bring your own beer, okay? No. It would be BBFE. Bring beer for everyone. Okay.
There's never enough, man, with Mexicans. You know what I'm saying? There's never enough, man. But that's how I'm gonna have my house, man. I'm gonna be moving soon. I'm gonna dedicate a room just for fights, man, because hey, man, I'm a fight fan.
Dude, I swear to God, bro. A dude shows up at a Mexican party with no beer, bro. I swear to God, this is the reaction.
What the hell? And there's always one, isn't there?
Oh, my wife brought pasta.
There's always one, man. Even today with technology, I'll send out a text to people like, "Hey, bring something, bring some beer," and they come empty-handed. You know, I'm like, come on.
But there's no BYOB at a Mexican party. All right, because BYOB you could get away with just taking a 6-pack. You know what I mean?
Right.
Oh no, this is just for me, guys. That's the reaction, bro.
If I'm not hosting a fight, or I go to someone's house, this is my rule, man. I bring 10 to give to whoever owns the home, and I bring at least a 12 pack, at least, man. That's just my rule.
No, it's like this, bro. Okay. ¿Y la birria?
I've seen that look, man. I've seen that one before.
Like who? Like you don't show up. Just don't show up. All right.
Yeah.
Like, you'll get side-eyed the whole fucking night, bro. There'll be that one like really aggressive Mexican. I was looking at you like.
Mm-hmm.
Like that. Like what the fuck? Who does he think he is?
I've been to a couple where they've actually made a guy go get some. Like, hey, you gotta either go get some or don't come back. You know, like. And the guy goes to the liquor store real quick and comes right back, you know.
or they'll do the whole like he forgot thing. You know? Hey, where are my keys? Homie forgot his beer over here. Let's go, bro. Like, bro. Yeah.
Speaking of
like
that,
even you guys need to understand, even if you don't drink beer, you gotta take beer.
you have to, yeah.
Oh, and by the way, don't take natural light. Okay.
Bud Light, yeah.
If you take natural light or Bud Ice, like you might as well just show up with no beer. Okay.
But know what?
Now you can show up with like ultralight. Okay. Or is it called ultra? What is it called? Miller Ultra or
yeah, something like that. I don't really drink those beers, but I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
You can show up with it, but you know but the comments will come with it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Oh shit! Out.
Like, just go get yourself a 36 case of a Tecate, bro.
And look, he brought some water, everybody. Some Ultras water. If you guys want to, for the sun and stuff.
Oh man, that's funny. But you know what? I gotta say, out of all the fight parties that I've had at my home, the best one, and now the fight wasn't so good, but the best one as far as people bringing stuff and beer especially was the Pacquiao Mayweather fight.
Okay.
I had that fight and I used my buddy's projector. Him and we set it up
to like drink away our sorrows after that fucking debacle. Right?
I know, man. The fight didn't live up to the hype, but everybody was ready to watch it, you know.
Good.
Everybody came in and everybody came with a case. But I had so much beer, DStyle. I was drinking beer for like a month straight. I didn't even have to buy any, you know, like
I waited fucking 5 years for the bullshit, bro. Fuck those motherfuckers, bro. I waited 5 years for that bullshit, bro. Motherfuckers. I had a cousin, bro. I had him live here, actually. I don't know if you remember that, but he was calling Pacquiao.
I do remember that. Yeah.
Shit. Yeah, Pacquiao is a piece of shit. Like, whoa.
I remember watching your live video that night, and you had your cousins on. It was pretty funny, man. Subscribe to my channel. Go to my channel, and I have a fight party video of that night, and you'll see a couple of the homeboys getting pretty funny, man. Right before the fight starts, like the beer started kicking in, the liquor started kicking in, everybody started getting loose, and then I had to bring the camera out.
Let me tell you something, bro. I waited 5 years for this bullshit, bro. That was everybody that night, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
oh man.
I mean, I was glad that my prediction was right and that Mayweather won and that I could clown all the Pactars, but that's about it. I mean, the fight itself sucked. Okay.
Yeah. The house got loud a couple times when I think want to say the fourth round. Yeah, one of those rounds that Pacquiao landed a good straight left on Floyd. Yep. Everybody went crazy. I thought the fight was over, you know?
No, I didn't think it was over. But...
Yeah, me too. I was like, he's all right. Look, he's still defending himself. Yeah.
I gave Pacquiao like 4 rounds in that fight.
But, you know, it's good memories, man. Yeah, I think I had 8-4 also.
I like Michelob Ultra, but you know, I get clowned when I take it. That's all. You know? Hello, he showed up with water.
Shit, dude, I haven't had Michelob in I don't know how long, man.
By the way. Dude, I can't drink dark beer, bro. Okay? There's some dark beers I could drink, but most of them are like Guinness. It's fucking gross, bro.
That ain't for me, no. It's not for me.
It's what am I drinking? Oil? Like what the fuck is this?
Drinking that Texas tea, huh?
Bro. Well, my brother went to the mall once, okay? And he's like, "Can I have some Miller Lite?" Like, nah, we don't got any. Okay. Bud Light? No, we don't got any. And the bartender tells him, "You want to try something spontaneous?" He's like, "Yeah, sure." Stir some Guinness, okay, on a tall. He was there a whole hour trying to finish that shit.
It's not good at all, man. I don't like it.
That shit's disgusting, bro.
Mm-hmm.
If any of you like Guinness, shame on you. Okay?
It's not good, man.
Do not
I'll never drink it again.
Don't take Guinness to a Mexican fight party. Okay? Don't do it. Don't take your bourgeois fucking dark beers to a Mexican fight party, okay? I'm going to bring you guys the real beer. Oh, look at me. This is made in Germany. Like, I don't give a fuck. Okay? Shit tastes like shit. That's it. Oh, but the hops. The hops. Like, I don't give a... Get the fuck out of here. Give me the beer. All right? I just want to drink on beer, bro. If I want to drink something that tastes tasty, I'll drink tea. Okay? If I want something that tastes tasty. There's a thumbs down the video. I don't care, bro. Hey, look. Is Heineken Irish?
Heineken is from Holland.
Okay, Heineken's good.
But I love Heineken, yeah. I love Heineken.
I'm assuming it's Irish because it's green, bro. I'm being a stereotypical asshole, bro. No, but so it's from Holland? All right. Fair enough.
Yeah.
What then?
I love it to where it's so cold that when you grab it, it's frozen. You know, I love that, man. It's the best beer.
Yep. What other beers do they make in Ireland? Does Ireland make any good alcohol?
Ireland.
At least the Scots got, Scotch and shit, right?
I think they make whiskey, Irish.
Like Jameson or something like that?
I think so, but I'm not quite sure. When I drink whiskey, I only drink Crown Royal, man.
Bro, why did I think Heineken was Irish?
The green bottle got you, man.
They're going to be like, fucking, DStyle is an arrogant piece of shit. Like, yeah, I am. Heineken is Dutch. Gotcha. Okay. Now, I like Scotch, bro. I like Scotches. I like them. Which is technically a whiskey still, but either way.
Yeah.
As far as I don't know, I'm not a big whiskey guy like that, but I'll drink, like, it all tastes the same to me. Is that just me?
It depends, man. My grandfather, he's the one who got me to drink like whiskey, Scotch, and stuff like that, because that's what he used to drink back in the day. And anytime there was a fight, there he was, little tiny glass, couple of ice cubes, and he would just sip that thing, man, and we would watch fights together, man, and it was good times, bro.
Hey, I like regular Michelob is the shit, bro. Michelob Ultra's good, if you want to get on a diet or something like that, cut on some calories. Styles, I got to turn my back on you.
But, hey, at least he didn't say he's bringing Zima to the fight party, all right? That would be get out,
dude. Like, this shows up with. Remember back in the day when the wine coolers were in style?
Oh yeah. what the hell is this?
His wife brought the 12-pack of wine coolers, and he brings a 6-pack of Coors. Like, what the fuck is going on here?
She brought the fuzzy navel to the fight party.
Okay. So tell you what. Everybody in the chat, okay? And G-Funk, what is your favorite? What is G-Funk's favorite light beer?
Light beer. I'd have to say probably Miller.
Miller. Yeah, I like Miller.
Yeah, I had a couple last night at dinner. It's actually been a while since I had a Miller Lite, so it was pretty cool to have. It was happy hour, so I said, "Hey, let me get one." Yeah.
Hey, you remember it Pop the Top? Remember that shit?
Mm-hmm.
What happened to that?
I don't know, man. They kind of did away with all those little gimmicks with beer, you know.
I like opening and then you know, like Pop the Top.
Yeah.
You remember the swirl on the bottle?
Oh yeah. They say, "Oh, it drinks better or goes down better or something." Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
I
remember
never
that.
noticed a fucking difference, but I just liked it. You know what I mean? Like I was just like, ah, fuck yeah, look the swirl, like But yeah, I agree. Miller Lite. Sorry, thanks, Zach. I think it edges out Ultra Light, Michelob Ultra. I think it edges it out. Okay. Apple Crown's all right, but I don't. The sweet stuff's good, but dude, you get a bad hangover. Like mixing sweets with whiskey.
Yes.
Bro. The hangover is like, I'm 35, bro. I can't do it anymore.
Yeah, that's exactly why I drink my liquor straight up, man, or with some ice. That's it. Like I can't do there's maple, there's apple, there's honey, and just give me the regular one in the purple bag. I'm good, man.
Look, Tax thinks that I'm like attacking Ultra, and I'm not. Look, bro, dude. All right, let me tell you something. I used to be a whale, bro. I lost like 50 plus pounds. Okay, when I was losing weight, like I was drinking Ultra. Okay, limited calories. You know, you still get the beer. Like I'm being honest. Like if you guys are in a diet, if you want to lose weight, Ultra is a good beer. Maybe it's not. It's better not to drink any beer, but if you're gonna drink one, Ultra is good. I'll give it Ultra props.
Hey, at least he said he wasn't drinking old duels, you know.
Right. My favorite drinks are good for taste, not buzz. Bad. I can't do the sweets with the. I just can't, bro. I can't do sweet.
No, sweet liquor is not for me either, man.
Maybe I'm a lightweight or something. I don't know, but I can't.
I don't do sweet stuff, man.
Okay, what's your favorite dark beer, if any?
I'm not a real dark beer guy, man. I stick to what I usually get, man. It's either, I'll get like some Mexican beer. I'll get Corona, Modelo.
There's some that are like dark beer is not my preference at all. But dude, there's this dark beer called Alaskan Amber.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good beer. Yeah, I could only have like 2 or 3 of them, but really good.
Alaskan what?
Alaskan Amber.
I'm gonna have to try that.
It's pretty good.
What do you think of like Blue Moon? You drink Blue Moon? No. That's the only kind of beer that I like with flavor in it. That's it. Other than that, I won't mess with any flavored beer, man.
Dude, I know someone that was bragging to me about, oh yeah, my wife, bro, she gets the Blue Moon with the Guinness mix, bro.
Oh, that sounds nasty.
Like you put the Guinness and the Blue Moon, bro, and I forgot what they call it. He's like, and when you drink it, like it mixes together. Like I'm like, why do I want to drink that?
That doesn't sound good at all, man. No. But the regular Blue Moon with the orange kind of flavor is really good. I can drink that. But I usually don't like sweet stuff in beer, but that's the only one that I think they actually do good because it's not too overpowering. You could taste the orange, but you could still taste a lot of the beer, which is what I like,
Fair enough. Were you a fan of that Bud Light orange thing?
No.
It's still out.
They're advertising it big around here, man. I drive down the freeway, I see orange, I see lemon, I see lime.
Dude, I can't stand Bud Light lime. Like, just buy the fucking lime.
Yeah.
Buy the lime, bro.
You know what I don't like either? I mean, do you put limes in your Corona? Do you drink Corona? You put the lime in it?
Bohemia. I forgot about Bohemia. Bohemia, good, bro. That I always get they're the makers of the Noche Buena. for Christmas Eve. They make Noche Buena. It's really good. Really good beer. But I could only have a couple of them, though. Now, does G-Funk prefer...
I'm going to ask you.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I just wanted to ask you something since we're talking about fight parties and stuff. Did you guys ever play rounds? Like, you pick a round, you put money in, you pick a round. How many times have you won that?
I won once.
I think I might have won maybe 2 times, and that's it. Out of all these years going to fight parties, maybe rounds, twice.
Bro? You only won once?
Just once, man. And you know what's sad? Is sometimes, like, my wife usually goes with me, and she'll get a round 2, and we still won't win.
Everyone, do you guys do the 12 or do you do 12 decision, 12 knockout?
We usually only do just 12 because sometimes we have a hard time getting people to actually play, because there's about a good 6-7 people that are like, yeah, I'm down for sure. I want to play rounds. And then we have to walk around like, come on, just play $5, and they're like, all right. So, that's why we usually only do 12, but I want to actually do that. If we ever have enough people to where we can do like decision, then yeah, we'll probably end up doing that. But we haven't done it before.
Yeah. Because this is how it is. So basically, the way we do it, like you write down on a piece of paper, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you cover the piece of paper. And people,
that's how you do it, huh? Okay.
Yeah, and then you just reveal the paper in the end. The serial rounds, you know what I mean?
Oh wow!
But
we do it different. Like we'll write each number down of the round, and then we'll cut them in like squares and fold them up real tight.
Right.
And just put them in like a hat, move it around, and we'll walk around. Anybody want around? You grab one, open it. That's your round, man.
Interesting. I wonder if anybody else has ever played that.
I would think.
I drink is dark and heavy beers. Everything else tastes too light and flat for me now, says NLM.
Yeah. I'm not a big dark beer guy, though.
You just have to adjust your taste buds, bro. That's all it is.
So the Michelob Ultra is good for the losing weight, huh?
Yeah.
Might have to try that out, man, because I don't drink beer often.
Okay, let me rephrase that. It's better to drink no beer. Right, but
right.
It has limited calories. That's all.
Yeah. I mean, I like to have a couple cold ones on a Friday night after work. Maybe on a Saturday if there's a fight. But other than that, I don't really drink too often.
Not a lot of beer. Okay. So it'll just be something like that. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I want this one, Eric. D-Style, G-Funk. Tax Tact, AJ10, right? And then they're the round 7, 4, 1, 2. You know what I mean?
Oh wow, okay.
It's just faster that way, but
hey, I'm gonna have to try that. Maybe Earl Spence, Sean Porter. I might get a few people over, and we'll have to try that, man.
Boxing conversation with Reggie Owens. Miller Lite is the best light beer after Michelob Ultra. Well, I think he did a typo there, Tax Tact. I think you got the beers mixed up. We gotta but you know what? Ultra's good. I kid around, but Ultra's good, man.
We'll have to start bringing that to football on Sundays, man. Ultra, Michelob Ultra.
Yeah.
Try it out.
I'm drinking Michelob Ultra right now. Look.
There you go.
But all right, what's your favorite? I actually do have a favorite whiskey, actually. But what's your favorite whiskey, G-Funk?
Crown Royal. Just the plain purple bag Crown Royal is my favorite, man. With a little bit of ice, and I'm good, man. I need maybe 2 or 3 of those, and then I'm good for the night, man. Like I honestly, ever since I started drinking my liquor that way, I felt like a lot more under control if I'm at like a party or something. When I used to drink when I was younger, like early 20s, you put soda and all that shit in there, and then next thing you know, you're blacked out, you don't remember nothing, you're hungover the next day, and then an older gentleman told me, he goes, man, just drink it straight up, yeah, man, So he's like, don't do shots though, just sip it, put ice or drink it plain. You sip it, you'll be all right. And then ever since I started doing that, man, like I get a nice, good buzz going. I feel good.
Right.
And then, I enjoy myself at the function. And then I'm good the next day. I wake up, I'm still able to do whatever I got to do. Yeah.
I like Black Label.
Oh, yeah. That was my grandpa's favorite, man.
Black
Johnny
Label.
Walker.
Yeah, I like it. And you could taste a big difference when you have it with Coke or something like that compared to Jack's okay, but Corona Familiar is all right.
Yeah, it's okay.
I'm not a Corona guy. Let's talk Mexican beer, bro. What's your favorite Mexican beer?
My favorite, oh man, that's a good question. So many. I mean, right now, Modelo is the hot thing going, but I've always liked Modelo, Corona. Can't go wrong with those two.
But if you have to pick one,
I'd probably have to go with the Crown, man. The Corona, the king.
What? Corona tastes like shit, bro.
I like Corona, man.
I'm not a big Corona guy, bro. I don't know what it is, but
I don't like the lemon. Like you get it at a restaurant, they put the lemon or the lime.
Well, that's the only way I could drink that shit, bro.
Really?
Yeah, like that's a terrible aftertaste, dude.
Yeah, when we were younger, we would put the salt and then put the little lime and then Dos Equis is good. Yeah, Dos Equis is good too.
Dos Equis is superior to Corona in every way. All right. I go like Corona. To go with a lime, of course, for a light beer. I thought Samuel Adams Light was decent, no lime required. I never had Samuel Adams Light. I had the Boston Lager, but it's pretty good. The first
was another one.
Sol, dude. Honestly, I think Sol's just a better version of Corona without the aftertaste. To me,
Jameson.
Yeah, Jameson, Modelo Nera for me. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I never had Modelo in the keg. I'm not a big fan of Modelo. I don't know what it is.
It's good. It's really good with dinner, man. Like when I go out and eat, because we don't really eat Mexican out too often because, we cook Mexican. But when we do go out and eat, sometimes I don't feel like cooking. I'll usually get like a Modelo with like a carne asada or something. To me, it goes good with the steak. It just tastes good together,
Okay. Dude, have you ever had Carta Blanca?
I don't think so. No.
Like, I like Carta Blanca, bro. I think it's pretty good. Indio, speaking of dark beers, pretty good beer.
You got to text me these names so I don't forget them, man.
Modelo smoother than Corona. Well, what isn't smoother than Corona, though?
Oh, man. You know what's funny? The reason why I think that I like Corona so much is because, we were young. Sometimes we didn't have a lot of money, so we were used to drinking like that cheap shit all the time. And then like when we got a little bit of extra money, like, hey, let's go get some Corona, bro. Like we could afford Corona today, So like it was always like a treat to us, like we didn't like the natural ice and that type of nasty stuff, So
I've been drinking Dos Equis before it was big here, bro. When I was in my senior year in high school, okay. Well, we couldn't drink here in the States, but I mean, I'm in a border town. So we would cross the border, and at age 16, I think it is, or 14 or older, at that time, you could drink. You know what I mean? You're old enough to drink. So, plus we were American, bro. We were American. Nobody asked us for shit. But anyway. Like, the first time I drank Dos Equis, I swear to God, I crossed the border with some of my pals, and at walking distance, bro, we entered like a strip club there. Okay, so we walk in. It's a strip club, like all out. Okay, and so we're sitting down and shit, bunch of teenage kids, and we don't know what the fuck to order because we're kids, bro. You know what I mean? Like we just knew Bud Light. That was the go-to beer. And hola, señor, ¿qué quiero ordenar? Like, what do you want to order? I have a Bud Light, like, oh, no Bud Light here, no Bud Light, Bud Light, like, the cartels to kick this dude out of this country.
Get him out of here.
Hang this dude over there. No, but in all seriousness, Um, they're like Dos Equis, and I was like Dos Equis, and then they showed me the beer, and I like the way it looked, like the red X's and the green bottle, and I'm like, all right, I'll have that. It's like I discovered something new that day. Like this shit was way better than fucking Bud Light. You know,
Mhm.
like for like a whole 30 minutes, I forgot there was strippers in front of me, bro. I was like this.
Wow.
Ah, damn, like titties over here. And I'm like, shit, bro, this shit's good, bro. She's got legs spread open over here. Damn, this shit's good. I was just like, I was just in like in disbelief, bro. Okay, jiggling titties over here. I'm like, it's just fucking good. How many calories you get? Hey, bro,
Damn,
I met
bro.
you, bro. No, but anyway, yeah, that's I. So every time we would go, that's the only beer by name, and I didn't like Corona. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So if I remember, I don't remember, but I think they had maybe like my friends had gotten Corona, and I didn't want Corona, and that's why I had asked for Bud Light. And I sounded like a blithering idiot. You know, sound of Bud Light at a strip club in Mexico, bro. Okay, so then he's like, "What about this beer, the Dos Equis?" And that's when I started drinking it. And every time I would go, I would drink Dos Equis.
Reminds you of that trip, huh?
Yeah. So
Yeah, bro. I can't imagine growing up that close to Mexico and then going over and being able to drink. Like, if I was like a teenage boy living there, like G Funk might not be doing a lifestyle with DStyle right now, man. I would have went crazy, you know.
dude, let me tell you something, man. Okay, let me tell you guys something. But before we move on, what's your favorite? Because I'm a tequila guy, and I'm not a whiskey guy. You know what I mean? What's your favorite tequila, bro? First of all, I need before you go, I know G Funk knows that he's from Cali. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
all you dudes up in the Northeast and the South and all that, stop buying the tequila with the worm inside the bottle. Okay? It's not tequila. That's mezcal. You're getting ripped off. That's not real tequila. Right? Well, go on, G-Funk. What's your favorite tequila?
Man, you know what? I know this might sound bad coming from a Mexican, but I can't drink tequila, man. I get crazy, bro. I get crazy, man. And
that's different. That's different.
I had to stop. I had to, man, because this is what happened. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna make it real simple. All right, because I used to drink a lot of tequila when we were younger. The problem is that I would lose control after I started drinking tequila, and then everything became like an insult to me. And then I would be trying to fight like my friends, like, yeah, like we'd be at a function, I'm drinking, next thing you know, I'm drunk, and then somebody come up to me like, hey, bro, hey, that's a nice hat. I'm like, fuck you mean it's a nice hat? Are you trying to steal my fucking hat, bro? Like,
what does that fucking mean? What motherfucker with the red eyes and shit? Did you get the tequila red eyes?
Yeah. It got ugly, dude. And
red eyes, dude. There's dudes that get violent with tequila. It's not even funny, bro.
That was me. And I realized it at a really early age because my friends would come to me the next day like, bro, you was trying to fight me, bro. Like you was fucked up. I'm like, what? Like, I don't even remember that, And then I was like, you know what? That's it. I'm not drinking tequila no more, man. I'm done.
Tequila, you have to know how to control it, bro.
Yeah.
Like there's no, and if you know that if you have one, it's over. Then you probably shouldn't drink tequila.
Yeah. As I've gotten older, though, I've gotten a lot more responsible with it. And I think the last time I had some tequila was...
I think every time I got in a fight, tequila was involved, actually. Another thing, right? Dude, there's no... Like, you don't have fear when you drink tequila, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it goes away.
Yeah. And that's when I switched over to the whiskey, man, because I was like, I'm not drinking tequila no more. I'm going to sip the whiskey. And ever since then, everything's been good.
Like... You're just looking around and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then you start like you start looking at dudes like,
yep.
Hey, what's your problem, bro? The motherfucker, eh?
Uh-huh.
You're looking at me.
Yep.
You're looking at me, bro. You start talking louder so he hears you. Now you don't think I saw you looking at me, bro? But no, actually, I don't get violent with tequila though.
Oh man, I've had some violent nights, man, and I had to stop. But the last time I drank tequila, I think I had some Patron, man, and it was actually pretty good. It had been a long time since I had some tequila. And, usually people offer me some, and I'm like, I'm fine, thank you. But I think I was at a funeral or something, and the person had just lost someone, and they were like, "Come on, man, just have a shot with me, bro." So I was like, "All right, what do you want? I'm buying. I'll buy it for you, right?" And he said he wanted tequila, so I was like, I was in a position where I was like, I didn't really want to say no, so I was like, "All right, I'll have a shot at tequila with just one, though. That's it."
Oh.
And then we had a shot, and it was actually not too bad. But I was almost tempted to get another one, but I said, you know what? No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm at an occasion where something like that, it's better to stay away.
Have you ever had mezcal?
Yes.
I mean, I think it's okay, but people confuse it with tequila.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as tequila with a worm in it. Bro, man, I love the worm inside, bro.
Oh, dude, yeah.
The fuck you drinking? That's not tequila, bro. Okay, like that's mezcal. Which if you like it, but the reason you get that burn in your throat is it's mezcal.
Oh man.
Okay. I mean, I'm dragon style. I could drink whatever, bro. Okay, but
dude, if I'm ever in El Paso, man, we gotta get it. We gotta watch a fight together, man. Oh, dude.
I would say let's cross the border. It's too violent to go now, bro.
Oh yeah. You gotta stay away from there, man.
Dude, that same strip club I was in all the time when I was a kid, bro. Years later, got shot up.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's terrible, but can you do, man?
Just went in, like holy shit, they were looking for somebody. So, but too dangerous now. But it is what it is, dude. Back in the day, let me tell you something. Okay, if you had $50, bro, you would run Juarez. Okay, like I would have like $40 in my pocket. Go over there. Okay, I would drink all night. This is at a strip club, bro. Right. And then after that, we'll go like to some other bar, hook up with chicks over there, dude. Like, I would spend all the money, but like I was partying all night.
All night.
All night, buying drinks, being Mr. Hotshot. Okay. I got you, baby. Hey, dos acá, por favor.
Bye for everyone.
Yeah. Dos X.
I'm glad I didn't grow up there, bro, because I'd be all messed up, man.
Well, I have so many. Just last year, or not 3 years ago, I was on my way to Juarez. Oh no, let me rephrase. No, I wasn't. I ended up in Juarez, but by accident. Okay, like here in El Paso, like there's I-10, and then like you turn to continue I-10, but there's like a right turn to exit the freeway. One of them goes to the County Coliseum on that same, or you continue right and it takes you to Juarez, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the chick I'm with, I'm like, go this way, so go to the County Coliseum. Now there's a big ass sign, right on top in green, like County Coliseum, arrow, Juarez, arrow. So anyway, my stupid ass, I'm all texting and shit. I'm all texting over here, probably checking on my YouTube channel. Who fucking knows, right? Then I look up, and she already passed the, what do you call it, the junction?
Oh, I hate that.
And I'm like, hey, like you're on your way to Juarez right now. Okay, like what? So like we're on our way to Juarez, Mexico, right? And then something clicks in my head. And I'm like, oh, fuck. I look at her and I say, do you have your gun in your trunk?
Oh.
Right? And she's like, I don't know why. Because you're on your way to Juarez right now. We'll just tell them that we're going to turn back here. And I'm like, oh, man. Do you have your gun? Because I know she had a gun. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
White chick. All right. Do you have your gun in your trunk? Well, I have a permit for my gun. Do you have the? I yelled at her. Do you have the fucking gun in the? Like that's how I yelled at. I yelled at her hard, bro. Okay. Is your fucking gun in the trunk? Yes or no? Like, stop being stupid. Don't yell at me. I have rights. Start talking about her rights. I'm like, in Mexico, you don't got rights. Okay,
you don't got shit.
Jail. You're going to prison. Right? No, I don't have my gun. Right? Okay, fine. You know. And then so and then it occurs to her to tell me, like, right when we're about to cross the border, but there's no way around, guys. It occurs to her to tell me, do I have my gun in the trunk?
Oh.
And I told her, hit the fucking brakes. Like, there's traffic. I don't give a fuck. Hit the fucking brakes.
Turn around now.
No, well, there was no way to turn around.
Oh.
Okay, but I told her, if your gun's in the fucking trunk, you're gonna get out of this car. You're gonna get the gun from the fucking trunk, and I don't know how, but you're gonna walk that way, get back to El Paso before we cross the fucking border. Right? I'm not gonna spend a fucking 3 months in jail. Right? Because it's illegal to take firearms in Mexico.
Right.
And they don't give a shit if you have a permit for a gun. That shit doesn't mean they wipe their ass with that permit. Right?
Yeah.
And so it turns out she didn't. And then we're driving. And surely enough, they pulled us over. They searched the vehicle. And then, it took us 3 hours to get back home. Because we just driving and doing the U-turn back to the line was quick, but we were in line to cross the border for 3 hours, bro. Okay. Mm-hmm. And then to make matters worse, like, they didn't have, the passport with me. All right. I'd have my passport, so we're waiting. We finally get there, and I had my whole story prepped out, right? No, like, I'm just gonna say the truth. Like, she, made the wrong turn, right? And so I tell her, make sure you say American. But I am American. Oh my God, let's just say American to the damn dude, bro. Let's just do it. Don't question, just do it. So we get there, and she doesn't say it. So I say American. And they ask her to step out of the car, bro. I'm the Mexican in the fucking car, bro. Okay. They ask you to get out of the car, and then they start searching the car some more. And they're asking her all this, and she's crying over there. I'm looking at her cry. And she gets in the vehicle, and she's like, "He made a big deal because I didn't say American." Like, what?
What'd I tell you?
God damn, bro.
Oh, man.
But yeah, it happens all the time. But I couldn't believe that. Dude, if she had a gun in that vehicle, bro, like, it's the first thing that came to my mind. Because she's had her gun before, like in a box, but she had it in the trunk before.
Yeah.
And or sometimes she'll have it like on the side, like on her seat or something. And you don't want to take that shit to Mexico, bro. Like, you'll go to prison over there.
Yeah. Yeah.
But so just FYI to you guys, never take your guns to Mexico. All right? Ever. No matter what. There was a trucker that made a wrong turn. He had a gun with him, and he spent time in prison over there.
Yeah.
It happens, but I don't even know how I started talking. I think we're talking about Juarez or something. The last time I went to Juarez, but that's the last time I went to Juarez, to Mexico. Have you been to Mexico, G-Funk?
No, man, I have not made the trip. By the time I started to, establish myself, things were getting pretty hot down there. So, it was like a no-go for me at that point. But eventually, I'm hoping to make my way down there.
Yeah. It's unbelievable, bro. And this was 4 years ago. Now, dude, the lines are worse, bro. Okay? They're worse. But yeah, man, Juarez parties 8 to 10. Back in the day, bro, with $50, bro, you would own Juarez. Okay?
Yeah.
Like, for real.
All night, bro.
If I showed up somewhere with those Texas plates, like, they would get you, like, they would remove cones from certain parking spots to let you park there. You know what I mean? Like, it was like okay, because they just assume that you got a lot of money. Because like, dude, I was just a kid. Little did they know I didn't have shit. But you know,
Yeah. You gonna watch the Kovalev fight, man, or what?
I'm actually gonna head out right now. I'm not gonna be able to watch it. But I have one more question before we let you go, Chief Funk.
Go ahead, man.
And I want you to think about it for a moment. We're gonna vote for tomorrow night. Who's got your vote, bro?
The last poll I voted for Paul Williams to get in. Oh man, this is a tough one here because B Hop's on his last week, right?
Yep.
All right. Well, how far does Winky got to go? He got a couple more weeks, right?
Yep.
Paul just got in. Man, you know, I want to go B Hop, but oh man, that's a tough one, man. It's either between him or Cotto. I'm gonna vote for this week. That's a tough one, man. I might have to flip a coin later. Well, next time I see it when I get on YouTube and just flip a coin and pick it, man. Because you know I want to see B Hop get a week for sure, but then I know Cotto's close to being eliminated, also, right?
Cotto has this week and one more shot, and you don't know who the hell's going to be on there next week, by the way.
Ooh, yeah.
I'm going to add 2 guys because Glenn Johnson's been eliminated, and obviously Williams advanced. So, so if I'm a Cotto fan, I don't know if I feel so confident he gets in next week. You know,
I think I might just vote Cotto because I don't know, man. I think I watched more of his fights. To me, I mean, like I said, I appreciate Hopkins' legacy.
Yeah.
You know, to me, his fights are not as entertaining sometimes, you know.
Right.
And the dirty tactics sometimes would turn me off, you know. But, you know, I appreciate his career for sure. Yeah, that's a tough one, man. But I don't know. I'm giving a slight edge to Cotto right now. But I'll definitely have my mind made up by the time it comes out.
Yeah, man. Well, that is that, man. Agent 10, he says he might go Cotto. He's not risking it. I'm still not sure who I'm going to add, bro, but I already got some names in mind, but, you know, we'll see. That'll be announced after the results of this poll. You know what I mean? So, we'll see. With that said, the polls will close on Thursday. They'll be out tomorrow night. All right, I got to roll G-Funk. I got to go pick some fantasy draft picks right now, so.
Oh, okay. Fantasy football time, huh?
Are you a fan of El Tri, or you don't watch soccer?
You know, I don't really get into soccer until World Cup, man. But I see you got the jersey on. I see that. And those are my favorite ones. I like the black ones, man. Those are always my favorite ones.
Absolutely. All right. With that said, this is DStyleBoxing. I was joined by Chief Funk. All right. It is a wrap, guys. I'm wrapping it up. Enjoy the fight.
Check this fight out, man. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Peace out.
All right, bro.